So we're here in Ventura, California, and we're visiting the Channel Island National Park, and we're going to be taking a ferry over to Santa Cruz Island, at which point we'll be taking a kayak tour. It feels like a roller coaster on this ferry! Not the one you go upside down! It's like an hour-long roller coaster, making my tummy a little queasy, but it's really fun! Hey Richie, if you put your hoodie over your ears, it'll protect them from the wind.
Oh yeah, well I hear if you fart that the wind will help carry away the smell.
Oh really? How many times has that helped you today, Richie?
At least 10 times. Well, we're out here kayaking on the Channel Islands.
Man, I've never been kayaking. This is awesome.
Water's really cold, but I think we're gonna have a lot of fun.
This is the first time any of us have ever gone kayaking. Since we're all new to it, I thought it was going to be really tricky to learn, but we caught on fast and now we're having a lot of fun. Being out here on the water just makes you feel really alive, so if you've never been kayaking before, I would totally recommend it.
So coming on a trip like this would enable you to see more of the island that most people don't see, because most people come to the island and do hikes or just camp in the campground.
Hey!
No, we're just trying to follow Julian.
Wait, no, Julian's trying to follow us.
I've never seen caves like this before. This is out of this world.
At low tide, you also have the ability to see more sea stars, sea urchins, a lot of things that live in the intertidal zone.
I would have to say that the best part about kayaking is the sea caves. It feels like something out of a pirate movie. It's kind of weird because as the waves move up and down, you get closer and then farther away from the ceiling, and it makes it seem like the walls are alive. Also, the colors here are really vibrant. The iridescent glow gives a sense of magic to the whole place. I almost expect a mermaid to pop out and surprise us.
We're on the top of the Channel Island they call Santa Cruz right now. We were just kayaking all down there. I'm still pretty tired from that.
And all I have to say is that this was the best day of my life.
It's not too bad weather out here. We're pretty cold. That's why we're wearing the hoodies. It's pretty sunny, so you wouldn't believe it, but it is really cold out here right now.
So coming on a trip like this would enable you to see more of the island that most people don't see, because most people come to the island and do hikes or just camp in the campground. Seeing it from the water gives you the ability to see the sea caves, gives you the ability to see more of the marine mammals. We see a lot of harbor seals and sea lions out here. At low tide, you also have the ability to see more sea stars, sea urchins, a lot of things that live in the intertidal zone. And then a lot of these sea caves have a good amount of bird life as well, including on the rock here of Scorpion Rock. You get a lot of your nesting birds, and so if you're here in the early summer, you see more nesting birds and a lot of the chicks fledging from the nest. So it gives you the opportunity to see a lot of things that you won't see any other way, except seeing them from the water. And the island has a lot of great hikes to offer as well, and other nice beaches to go to that if you had a little bit more time. Especially, I always suggest if people want to come out kayaking, definitely come out here and camp. So that gives you the ability to have a day of kayaking and a day of hiking and exploring in addition to that.
Whoa, a starfish!
So this is a sea star. It's an ochre star. You'll see them around here that are purple, black, orange. They're all types of echinoderms. So we have other things that are echinoderms here are urchins, sea stars, sand dollars, sea cucumbers. They all have these little tube feet that you can see moving around that they use to grasp on, and they use to pry their food open. And he was actually eating. And they also have the ability to regenerate anything that they've lost. And they have radial symmetry. There's not really a front, back, left or right. There's just an up or down. They have two stomachs. The mouth is right there in the center. They have an internal and an external stomach. The external stomach comes out into whatever they're eating. This guy was munching on some barnacles, but they eat mussels as well, where they pry their legs around, use the 2 feet to open it, inject their stomach inside, start to digest, and then suck it all back in like a big milkshake right into the mouth there.